Most people in their 30s often see it as a great time to start investing, whether they want to save up for retirement or just build up their own wealth. That's a no-brainer, as it is thought that at this age you will be further along in your career and making enough money to be able to invest extra money. But you'll still be young enough to benefit from compound interest. However true this may be, it is also important to consider making certain investments before you are in your 30s. This may be less stressful and give you a head start over those who share the thought of investing only in their 30s or beyond. If you have this in mind, the next step is finding the best types of investments to make before you are 30. Hello there. Welcome back to Expat TV, your number one expert advisor. In today's video, we will be revealing 10 types of investments you can make before you turn 30. If you are new here, kindly subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like, leave a comment and share. The first type of investment we will be advising you to make before you are 30 is in yourself. It should be no surprise that an investment in yourself is the first thing we are advising you to do before you turn 30. As it is often said, charity begins at home. So, what better place to start investing in before you turn 30? You must be wondering how you can invest in yourself before you are 30 and why it should even be considered. So, don't worry, we will explain. There are different steps to take when investing in yourself. First, you need to reduce the amount of time you spend watching TV and news channels, and there is a reason for that. The news is always the same. The government is borrowing money, people are killing each other, there are wars, the economy isn't doing well, there are rumors about famous people, and so on. All of these things don't make me smarter. When you watch less TV and the news, you feel less worried and stressed. You also need to reduce the amount of time you spend on social media. And the reason we say this is because of apps like WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, etc. The average person touches their phones more than 100 times a day. The other half of that time would have been better spent reading, making art, or doing something else useful. The next type of investment to make before you are 30 is growth stocks and dividend stocks. When you are in your 20s and 30s, you can take chances with your money because you still have time to get it back if you lose it. You can put some of your money into a high-risk, high-reward venture by buying stocks. Growth stocks are simply stocks that are expected to grow at much faster rates than the average for their industry. These stocks have more stable cash flows and income than their competitors. On the other hand, dividend stocks are usually shares of companies that are financially stable and have been around for a while. This means that the prices of dividend stocks are less likely to change than the prices of growth stocks. Dividend stocks should be a part of your portfolio from a young age because they give you the chance to earn a steady income, no matter how small, over a long period of time, as long as the companies keep doing well. Number 3. Real estate. In traditional real estate investing, you buy a property and then sell it for a profit, or you own a property and get rent as a steady source of income. But there are other ways to invest in real estate that require much less work. REITs, which stands for Real Estate Investment Trusts, are a common way to do this. These are businesses that own property that bring in money like malls, hotels, offices, etc., and pay out regular dividends. In the past few years, real estate crowdfunding platforms, which often pull investors' money to invest in real estate projects, have also become more popular. Next up is investing in a savings plan. A savings plan is a form of investment plan for life insurance that enables you to save money while also investing and growing it in a methodical and disciplined way. An individual can fulfill his family's future financial needs and secure the accomplishment of his financial goals by making this meticulous investment. Before choosing the best savings plan, it is important to consider all of the benefits that savings investment plans offer in order to help a person achieve their goals. Number 5 is gold. Jewelry made of gold carries its own set of risks and expenses that must be considered. Obtaining gold in the form of paper is unusual. Gold ETFs can be used to invest in gold and are more affordable. Such investments occur on a stock exchange when gold serves as the underlying asset, NSE or BSE. Sovereign gold bonds and gold mutual funds are other options for investors. Choosing the ideal alternative for your investment plan is a personal decision that is influenced by a number of variables. When making investment decisions, the following elements should be taken into account: age, goal, and profile. Before we go on to the next type of investments to make before you are 30, hit the like button if you are enjoying this video so far and share it with your friends. The next type of investment to make before you are 30 is a business. This is one of the most interesting and perhaps the most profitable type of investment to make before you are 30. You can start right away if you have the talent and love for it. You don't have to quit your job right away. You can continue doing your regular job while working on your business concept gradually. The thing about establishing a business is that the benefits are enormous. If you are successful, you get to enjoy significant cash benefits while enjoying freedom and control over your own schedule. You have nothing to lose by establishing a business before you are 30, and the reasons are that the company does well and you profit from it. From the failure of the business, you learn what to do differently in your subsequent endeavors. Number 7. Treasury bills. Treasury bills are important and necessary investments for all types of investors, and there is no better time than your 20s and 30s to get in the habit of buying them regularly. Treasury bills are short-term debt instruments backed by the government and issued by the CBN on their behalf to pay for spending and control the amount of money in circulation. There are 91 days, 182 days, and 364 days as tenors. We all have bills to pay, and you can invest the cash you have now in T-bills, depending on when you will need the money. Asset and liability matching (ALM) is a concept in finance that means buying an asset to be able to pay off a future liability. Some things that are good about treasury bills are they have good interest rates so you can make money from them. They are risk-free, which means that your principal is guaranteed because they are backed by the federal government's full faith and credit. Number 8. Cryptocurrencies. Although they may seem like a passing trend, cryptocurrencies have immense potential, as the world saw in late 2017 when their prices soared. Even though it's uncommon for investments to increase in value so quickly, diversifying your portfolio when you are young with high-risk, high-reward assets has certain advantages. If you find the volatility of traditional cryptocurrencies to be too much, you might want to have a look at recent innovations like trust tokens, stablecoins, which are backed by the fiat currency and are intended to be more stable as a store of value. Although not every investor in their 30s should invest in cryptocurrencies, they can add significant value to a well-rounded portfolio. Next up, exchange-traded funds. You may ask, why exchange-traded funds and what is it? Well, here's the thing. An exchange-traded fund is just a security that follows an index and trades on an exchange like a single share. It is a group of assets like stocks, bonds, gold, etc. that make up a fund. Investing in an ETF gives you the chance to buy a group of assets you might like instead of picking them out one at a time. For example, if Mr. A wants to invest in companies like Google, ExxonMobil, and Apple but doesn't have enough money to buy individual stocks because of how expensive they are, he can buy an S&P 500 ETF that tracks all of these companies. If one of these companies doesn't do well during a certain time period, you still have hundreds of others that can make up for it. There are many thousands of ETFs around the world. Some investments based on where they are, like ETFs that track the biggest companies in the US, China, etc., or ETFs that invest in a mix of stocks and bonds, gold, etc. Two of the best things about ETFs are that they let you diversify your portfolio and make investments cheap. Most investors with a lot of experience will tell you to invest a small amount of money regularly over a number of years. The last but not the least type of investment to make before you are 30 is buying a house. Not everyone should purchase a home, and the process can be difficult. However, in markets with fair prices, it's frequently more cost-effective to buy a home than to rent one, allowing you to begin accumulating equity rather than simply losing money on rent each month. To optimize the value of your home's appreciation, pick a neighborhood with strong growth potential and make sure to obtain a fixed-rate mortgage with a significant down payment. And that's it, our list of 10 types of investments to make before you are 30. If you enjoyed today's video and would love to see more video content like this, kindly subscribe to our channel. And if you have topics you would like to hear us talk about, do leave us a comment and we will look into it.